muffin, poop, cracker,
crab cupcake,
amazing urine, turd
tiramisu.
ball.
Hello, skipper. Hello, navigator. Half a minute to go. Okay.
Hi everyone and welcome to Baboon Yodel, the podcast where we tackle the issues and you listen to it and you're like, whoa, I never thought of it like that. Please welcome your two hosts, the only hosts that will ever host this podcast. Edamon.
Chicken! How's it going, guys?
Good, thank you, cool. And I'm Renee Church and we are here doing a pod. How's everyone going?
I think everybody's doing quite well.
Yeah.
Or some people might be doing very shitty.
Yeah.
You never know, But life is such that drink a cup of water and walk on the side of the road, smell the green.
Well, you do all of those things?
Yeah.
Have you done all of those things today?
Yeah, I haven't done all of these things today. I've been busy with many things today
So
and
have
the
I.
week. It's been great. What have you been up to?
I went to a job interview. I
Yeah.
went to my actual job.
Did you kill it?
I killed both.
Killed both?
Killed both.
Killed one and got the other one, but killed at the interview.
Yeah, did both. So it's good. Now I'm recording and I can see a beautiful outside sun and we're doing Baboon Yodel. It's just a good time. It's a good way to end the day.
It's a good way to end the day and start a podcast.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. Shout out to all the listeners who are listening.
Yeah. Have you got any updates of any Chilean listeners or any?
The Chileans are not
Netherlands?
writing in any emails to us. I think they just like listening to us. But we got I've got a shout out to one of our biggest friend who always reminds me of his tidbits from the podcast.
Say titbits.
Tidbits.
Is it tidbits?
Is it tidbits?
Can't have a bit of a tit.
You can have a little bit of a tit.
It's a tidbit. I don't know what tit is.
I've had a little bit of tits all the time.
Okay, well you can. This is not the podcast to brag about.
Yeah, when I was growing up, I had a little bitty titty. Now I have
Itty bitty titty
a
committee.
biggie titty.
What's this tidbit from you?
But tidbits.
Yeah, I think
That
so.
doesn't sound good.
It sounds weird, but it's real.
No, tit. I'll keep it tit.
Keep the
so
tit.
it's Stephen Brunton. He's a famous actor.
Famous?
Famous actor.
Wow.
Yeah. He was one of the. Have you seen the new pilots?
Yes. I
Really? Have you seen the sidelines?
Yes.
You know the couple who's from the call from South Africa.
Yes.
The dude with blonde hair.
Yeah.
The guy who's like having an affair with the.
Yeah. Oh, yes. With Tom Sainsbury?
Yes,
Yeah.
that's Stephen Brunton.
Shout out to Stephen. Thanks so much for listening.
Yeah,
I
he's
watched that. I hand on heart watched
Yeah.
it yesterday.
He's so good in it.
Yeah, it was really good. I loved that one. I loved
Really?
Nick Rado and like a Adidas shirt. It's good.
Yeah, everybody was so good in that in
Yeah.
that show. So yeah, Stephen, keep listening.
Yeah.
Share it on your thingy majiggies.
Hey, so we've given him a shout out. So if Sidelines gets picked up, you
Yeah.
have to shout us out in Sidelines and
yeah,
plug our podcast.
somehow.
Oh, it'll be easy.
It will be easy. Just have
Yeah.
just hire a baboon to play something.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah.
He's a coach. Baboon's a coach in the soccer game. it's doable. It's work run. It's fine.
Now, who else? Do we have any other shout outs?
We have shout outs. I know Josiah Day.
Josiah
listens.
Day is listening.
Loves
James Mustapic. I've heard he's a fan.
Yes, the other day I was at the Classic and he showed me his phone and he had it on his playing podcast.
Yeah, I was there too. You didn't even notice.
Oh no, you left.
I was there.
Oh no, you were there for that bit. Because I got confused because you left the show and then you were still in the lobby.
These are famous New Zealand comedians. So our listeners in the US
Yeah.
or Chile or Australia might not know them, but look them up. They're
they're
funny.
great. So
Hilarious.
good. James has got heaps of stuff online you can watch. He's a hilarious
He's
boy.
a hilarious boy. He's so good. He emceed my show once, and he was so good
Yeah.
at motivating us.
He is a motivator, eh?
Motivate
I
to
love
the end of the day.
Oh, this is becoming a cold open. Oh, good times. We have a few good things to talk about today.
All right,
I feel like we
let's-
brought some good stuff to the table.
Yeah, good stuff to the table. All right, let's start.
Cool.
Penguins.
What'd you say?
Penguins.
An aquatic creature.
Aquatic creature.
Yeah.
A bird.
Yeah.
Bird aquatic.
Yep. Yes.
Is it a bird?
Yeah.
It's a bird.
Yeah.
So it's
Got fins and a beak.
really, and lays an egg
Yes.
and poops like a pigeon.
Oh, does it?
I guess
All
so.
down the snow.
The splats.
Ew,
They always-
ew, the splats.
Whenever they show these penguin documentaries, they never show their poops.
I feel like you're a man who is interested in the
It's like
lifestyle and the poops.
It's always a white. It's like a horizon of whiteness on the floor, and there's no poop anywhere.
It all looks so perfect, and you're like, it doesn't look like that all the time.
If they're all there, because there are always thousands of them at one place, they must be pooping.
Yeah.
If birds are together, they poop.
Yeah.
You know, they
Yeah,
don't have much to talk about. So they'll
Together
poop
they
and eat something, and then poop and sit on the egg, and then
They're keeping it nice because they know they're being filmed. You know, they're keeping their home nice. They're tidying up around there. Maybe they just poop into the ocean off the side of a ice ledge or something.
lying piece of shit.
Yeah, they are, right?
They are.
They're also thieves. Thieves.
They are thieves.
They're thieves.
Yeah, with the VES,
Yeah.
not the FS.
Well, you can do what you want.
Which half my life I thought it was thieves.
Well, you think it's titbit, so...
It is. I am
it's
correct.
Not, it's
It
tid-
rhymes. It rhymes. It goes well. Tit and bit.
Tidbit.
What do you have? A little bitty titty bitty of a burger. The sliders
you
are
have a titty of a
titty,
burger.
titty, titty bitty burgers.
No.
No?
I'm willing to put myself on the line for this, but...
All right. Let us know. Write us to the thing,
Yeah.
and so that I might be proved right.
But also, I might be proved right.
Yeah.
We'll see. These penguins, though, penguins in Denmark.
Yeah, in a zoo in Denmark, what happened? There was a huge scandal.
It was a scandal.
There was a huge scandal because what happened was that there's a mother-father penguin. They were just having a good time.
Yeah.
They had a kid penguin, and I think the mother penguin went for a swim, right? And
Left with the father.
yeah, left the kid with the father, and the father penguin said, "Fuck this! I'm going for a swim as well." So left the kid behind and went to the swim. Now, things get ugly after that.
They do.
Right? Now, the kids there, the kids need care. They can't be left behind. You know, what if the penguin was in a car? Then the kid would die, and
That's bad. You can't just leave a kid when you go for a swim. That's like
No.
rule number one.
No, yeah, you take your kid with you if you're drowning. So then what happened was that there was a couple. There was a couple of penguins there. They were an actual couple. They're an actual gay couple. They looked at the kid and they said,
Controversial.
"Well, look at the kid and said, what the? It's alone, sad." So they went and then they adopted it for 15 minutes or something.
They babysat.
They kidnapped it.
They saw. I looked up this gay penguin couple. They were really clucky for kids, apparently, but obviously they can't conceive because they're both males.
Yeah.
And so they saw the opportunity that a mother and a father left their kid, and they were like, "Well, we'll just take it."
We'll take it because it was like, if they are not being taken care of, we'll take care of the kid.
Yeah.
But then it didn't turn out well because the parents came back and then that was a ruckus. There were machine guns. They brought in kids and they
I
brought
saw
the
it.
gang.
It was a ruckus. They were mad.
Yeah, they were. How do the penguins go? How do penguins go?
I don't know.
Quack, quack, quack.
They were screaming at each other. It was full
Yeah.
on Beth Ecky.
Yeah.
I'm not going to take
I was like,
my
fuck
babies
you. How
anymore."
did you take my kid? Oh, fuck you. You just went for swimming. The kid would die in the snow. Fuck you.
It was like Jeremy Kyle, but like Dr. Phil, but for penguins. It was crazy. It was a
crazy.
big ruckus.
Yeah, and then the polar bear came and he was like, he did the lie detecting test
Yeah.
with these guys.
And he's like, he's the father. And
he's
you're like, how's that even possible? Yeah, it was crazy.
Then I think what happened later was that it was such a nice thing. I think the ruckus went down. That the zookeepers, the gods of the zoo,
Yeah.
what they did that they found another lazy parent couple, which couldn't take care of their egg, and they took that egg and gave it to the
Aww.
gave it to the gay couple and see how it goes.
I was wondering, like, there's no real way that penguins amongst themselves can, like, surrogate a baby.
Nah, they can't talk because
You
they
have to get the
can't move their
humans in
lips
No.
to make words.
Their beaks.
Yeah.
Can't communicate. Like, I'm going to have this baby for you.
Yeah, I think all their beaks are just frozen in a actual shape, which they can't move, and then they have only use one word: fish, 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 fish,
Yeah,
fish,
they love
fish,
fish.
fish. They love
fish and they love stealing babies.
Yeah, the gay penguins.
Oh, do you remember the gay penguins? Have you seen Parks and Rec?
No.
Oh, there's like
I've seen the show, but I haven't seen.
Yeah, there's a gay penguin episode. It's pretty funny.
Oh, really?
The town of Pawnee really doesn't like that. There's some gay penguins at the zoo.
Bigotry.
It's hilarious.
Yeah.
But they're very cute penguins.
Do you think penguins are bigots?
Oh, I bet there's some in the penguin community that don't like the gay penguins.
Yeah,
Also, I think that those parents don't like the gay penguins.
Yeah,
'Cause
those parents,
yeah.
they didn't like the gay penguins at all.
But that's something to do with being gay. That's just they stole their child.
They were like, don't steal our child. And they were like, you left your child alone, so
When you
it's
went for a
ours.
swim?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, in other animals usually eat. If you leave your kid alone,
Yeah.
somebody else will come and eat it. And everybody will find with it. You know
See,
what I mean?
the gay penguins, they didn't want to eat it. They just wanted to raise it.
Yeah.
You show it RuPaul's Drag Race when it gets old enough. Isn't it? I love RuPaul's Drag Race. Oh,
Yeah,
good
that's
times.
a good. Still haven't seen it.
Oh, you should watch it.
Yeah, still haven't seen it. It's a reality show, right?
Yeah, it's like a contestant reality show, like X Factor or something.
Yeah.
Have you watched Married at First Sight yet?
Yeah, I saw
So
like 15
bad.
minutes, 15 minutes of it last night.
Yeah.
And I wanted to stab myself in the heart.
It went for 2 hours or like an
Yeah.
hour and a half, so I don't blame
I saw
you.
15 minutes of it, and I saw the couple where one of the ladies is the bride is from. She has an accent. So
From Russia?
oh, okay.
Yeah.
She's the one.
She is
She
a
was.
bitch.
She was being a real naughty tidbit.
She was though, because all of the other couples seem relatively like kind of calm
Yeah.
and sort of logical, but she is horrible to
Yeah,
her
she-
husband. Her husband's just like, I don't know what to do because
She
she's just
was-
like, "Rah."
She was so rude to the guy.
She
man.
keeps making jokes about him and
Fucking
stuff, and just like
hell.
laughing at his face. Like he
Yeah.
showed her his tattoo, and she's just like, ha ha ha, that's so dumb.
This is so dumb. This is stupid. You motherfucker.
Yeah.
So it's such a waste. I mean, it was. I was kind of hooked, but then I said, okay, I'm gonna switch to watch something else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's on 3 nights a week. It's a lot to take on.
It's all week.
3 nights a week.
3 nights a week.
It's a lot, eh?
Oh my god!
It's
And there was some people crying. There was a lady who said that she bought giraffe legs on eBay or something.
What?
Yeah, there was one of the ladies when they were. There's a lady and then there's a guy who has a lot of tattoos.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they were in Bali and they were talking about.
Yeah, Otti and whatever. His
I don't know, Oti and Botti and Titty and Diddy.
Yeah, Titty and Bitty. Listen, you're wrong.
So the penguins. So it all worked out though for the
did.
penguins. Everything was fine, and I don't know why. When I read the news, the headline was "Gay penguins kidnap baby."
Yeah, and I was like, a real baby?
Fuck, haven't. But you read the story. It's a nice, heartwarming story. It's not like gay penguins were just planning for a kidnap and then ransoming the straight couple for a fish ransom or something. Nothing like that.
Imagine gay penguins taking on the human world. Like, you guys are all homophobic towards our penguin sexuality.
Yeah, we're gonna stab you all to death.
It's outstanding.
It's crazy.
It was a good outcome in the end.
It's a nice story, but how they use the clickbait thing? Well, I guess if they haven't done the clickbait, we wouldn't have read it.
True.
True.
Wouldn't be on this podcast. True.
Facts.
Real facts.
Real
Baboon facts.
Baboon facts.
Banksy is at it again, you guys.
Oh, Banksy. What did he do?
Banksy is just being Banksy. Do you remember a couple years ago he's opened that Disneyland knockoff that was called like Dismaland?
Yeah.
That was crazy. He opened it for like 2 weeks. It was like some crazy theme park that was all depressing. But But he's like hoodwinked the people that are trying to buy his stuff because he's really elusive, right? No one knows what he looks like, and he just spray paints stuff everywhere. But there was an auction for him to be, well, not for him personally. I guess, I don't know if it was selling on behalf of him, but there was an auction for a Banksy original at an art museum. And so everyone's there obviously bidding on it because it's a Banksy original. And someone bids on it and they bid on it, and then the guy with the gavel, the auctioneer.
The hammer?
The hammer thingy.
Is it called gavel?
Yeah, I think so. Sounds like a man.
Henry Gavel.
Yeah. Gavel? Maybe I'm wrong. He does the final hit of the hammer thingy on the thing to signify that it's been sold. And as soon as he hits it, the painting starts shredding itself. It starts falling out of the frame and shredding itself. And it's just like, yeah, screw you guys. You thought you could buy a Banksy, you idiots. No one gets it. And no one knew what the hell was going on. It was crazy.
No, it was crazy. I read the news and I was like, dick move.
Yeah.
I was like, why are you gonna do that for?
I think it's kind of cool. I think it's a baller move. It's a big dog move.
Yeah, it is a big dog move, but it's like it's a pissy move. I mean, why would you? I think he supplied the painting somehow, and they were selling it. They won't just sell it without any permission of anyone.
So he's just obviously he like set it up to sell. He rigged it in that way.
Yeah. So the whole Sotheby's, they were the auctioneers. They must have lost money. The people who bought it, I don't know.
Yeah.
But he got a lot of publicity again. That's he wanted to do, I guess.
Yeah, I wonder what would happen if it starts to shred. Do they still have to pay $1 million for however much they?
I don't think so.
Can you just be like, I don't want it anymore?
The people who bought it, they just went to the toilet and never came back. They were like,
yeah. Where's Julie and Ron?
Number 33. Where is number 33?
Yeah.
It's gone.
Yeah. Although it might be worth more now that it's shredded because everyone knows about it.
Yeah.
So to own that might be quite cool.
There've been some talk that the same thing, which is the unshredded part.
Because it's only half of it, right?
Like half of it. Yeah, half of it got shredded. An unshredded part might be worth a lot of money now, more because it's one of those, because it's gain. So it's a good tactic in the sense that he might get a lot more money. Yeah, does he take the money? He I don't know if he's rich or not, but he does make a lot of paintings. He's one of those renegade painters. Yeah. That paints a lot of paintings everywhere, and he uses public spaces to do it, and then it's up to the people to preserve it. Usually, if it's left to the environment, then somebody will pee on it and it will be gone. But then it's kind it was kind of a dick move, which I thought that because it was such a. I thought that, how are the people feeling there? Okay, Banksy, you motherfucker, you did this shit.
Like Banksy,
again.
but what do you expect though? Like, it's Banksy. I'm not surprised, but also his artwork's to be observed in the public. Buying it seems a bit, ruining the whole thing. Although he probably charged people that come to Disneyland. So
yeah, he did.
That wouldn't have been cheap to put that on either.
Yeah, and he has to eat, I guess.
Well, does he? No, I guess he does. Yeah. Is he English?
Yeah, he is. He's English. And there's one other conspiracy going that
was literally our fridge. Did you hear?
The fridge just farted.
Yeah, it did.
So, Banksy.
It's Banksy. Banksy's here. Our fridge is about to shred itself.
So there's a conspiracy going on that because the movie that was made by someone over there, and then they click a certain button, and then so there was a person who was there with their face showing, and some people know how he looks like. Yeah. Right? And so there's a conspiracy that Banksy might not be just one person. Banksy might be a collection of people.
Like a team of people.
A team.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it's quite possible, right?
Wow, I never thought of that. It could be.
So gems coming out of Edamon's ass.
That's that's Tom Hanks level conspiracy.
Yeah. Oh, shout out to Tom Hanks. Shout out.
Yeah. So Banksy is still just big, like he continues to be.
Yeah. Yeah,
Craziest artist.
crazy stuff. It was like I thought that okay, I'll be Banksy. I had a gig. I was like, okay, when they announce my name, I'll just not go on stage. I'll be like, okay, I'm not going on
Like,
Banksy.
where's Edamon? Where's
Edamon?
Yemen?
Yeah. And then obviously somebody will slap me and say, go the fuck on stage.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's people think it's very cool, and it's a little bit cool, but I think it's a bit of a dick move. I don't know.
I respect him for doing it, but
But
that's just me.
But that's just me.
That's just me. That's just my opinion.
Are you allowed to have opinions
No.
on Baboon Yodel?
No.
A show of opinions.
It is a show of opinions, isn't it? It's a show of hard-hitting news.
Hard-hitting news.
Yeah.
Penguins, titbits,
Titties.
titties.
Not yet.
Not yet. Anyway, so now we've run out of Banksy material.
We have
Move on to the next one. Your lady.
Winston Peters.
Good old.
Do you like how I introduce all these,
poo-poo, Winnie
these
poo-poo.
segments by just yelling the name? Winnie's back.
Winnie's back.
We never left. He's just said something. He's just in the headlines again.
He's in the headlines again, and he's one of those. Well, for international people, he's a deputy prime minister in New Zealand.
He is.
And his party
Dep Primin. That's
bad.
bad. Continue. That's not good. I regret saying it twice.
I tried to understand it the second time without that.
Yeah, this isn't good.
So I'll give you co-host points.
Thanks,
It's
man. It's all right. It's fine.
So he's a deputy prime minister of our nation in New Zealand here, and his party is in a coalition with the Labour Party.
Yes.
Now the Labour Party is a centre-left style party, and Winston Party is more of a righty style party.
Righty.
A bit of a righty. They're a bit of a righty in terms of social policy, and they don't like really brown immigrants or something.
No,
They have
even
that
though
issue.
Winston Peters is brown, but he's Māori.
Yeah,
I
but he's
guess.
Maori. He's from here,
Yeah.
So what happened was that they recently had a 25-year anniversary. No, not Winston Peters. He's.
I was like, is he 25?
No.
Politics is Asian.
No, he's 97. But it's the who is that? It's the party. Winston
ex-party?
Peters
The ex-
party. No. New Zealand First.
Oh, sorry, that's David Seymour.
David Seymour. Yeah.
I can't tell these men apart. Yeah, so he's saying that there needs to be some New Zealand values or something. It sounds really racist.
Yeah. So what they did in this huge show that they put up a new policy to remit or for vote at their conference, and the policy says that there should be a new law, the Respecting New Zealand Values Bill.
Oh my god. Respecting New Zealand values. And like I saw the list that's just like not promoting drinking a lot. Like what?
Yeah.
Like that's
So it included that a couple of things that this would somehow test immigrants or somehow force the immigrants to respect gender equality.
shouldn't there already be like
And or sexual preference. There's already rules
Yeah.
around it. So there's the same-sex marriage bill
Yes.
that is passed into law. There's Bill of Rights. There's hate speech laws. So all the rules are there enshrined in law, and everything is there. I don't know why they're coming up with this bullshit now.
That's ridiculous.
It's crazy.
It seems like there's a lot of fear coming from Winston Peters' part of it's just New Zealand values, and they're really dumb things. It's like sexuality. Yeah, there's already a law passed. Like people can get gay married here. It's fine.
Yeah.
Penguins can get married here. It's fine.
Yeah. And then one of the guys said, Roger Melville.
Yes.
Roger Melville said that, their values don't match up here. And he said that, I'm not trying to be racist. I'm not trying. Well, nobody tries to be racist.
But they just are.
They are or they are not. Nobody tries to be or not tries to be racist. It's just friggin' insane prefix that people put on their sentences. He said, I'm not trying to be racist, but, people from India, Pakistan, and the Asian countries,
That's
they
Ed.
might. Yeah, that's me. That's me. So it's like such gross generalization.
Yeah, it's
You know?
old school gross generalizations too. It's
such
very
bullshit.
outdated.
It really makes me feel really bad because when I was reading the whole thing, I was like, why the hell these guys don't want me in the country? Because they always just slap up a nationality on it.
Yeah.
And then all of the people from there are... So it's the same way as saying, so if one Muslim guy did something,
Yeah.
that's okay. He did it. He did it because of his beliefs or whatever. He should be in jail. He broke the law,
Yeah.
right? But, David Bain did something as well.
And
Does that mean that all white people should be kicked out of
All white people from Dunedin wearing like ugly jumpers should be kicked out of the country.
Should be kicked out? What was that guy who drove 500 meters? He did like a magical thing to run away. There was another dude, a fat guy who was a killer as well.
Mark Lundy?
Mark Lundy,
Yeah, him.
So if those guys exist, why aren't they
Yeah.
accepting New Zealand values as well?
Yeah, because they're definitely not demonstrating New Zealand values.
They're
doing
not
that
demonstrating
stuff.
New Zealand values. They're and young New Zealand First people. They have a New Zealand First party, and then they have a young New Zealand First party,
Yeah.
like the Young Nats and the Young Labour, and
Oh.
that's kind of thing. They put out a law or a suggestion for a law.
Because they're young, they don't have it this way.
They said that people who have lived here for residents and have just lived here for 1 year should not be allowed to vote.
Wow.
Yeah, and it's so freaking stupid
That's
because
crazy.
if you're a resident, you're here. You take all the services, right?
Yeah.
You pay the ACC levy.
Yeah.
You're paying.
You live on the land.
You live on the land.
Yeah.
You're paying all the taxes. You're doing everything you can. And why is your vote or voice not necessary to
Yeah.
select the government? It's just one of those things that New Zealand First just wants people who are just born here to be able to vote for them. I think they're just trying to cut out all the brown international people.
Yeah, because then that would lend itself to more maybe different views or some views that they don't share specifically, which is so racist.
Yeah, it is racist. And how do you define a value? It's like, New Zealand First, respecting New Zealand values.
What are New Zealand values?
what are
I've
these-
never heard of them before.
New Zealand values.
New Zealand values is like watching a Top Twins video and laughing.
Yeah, that's fun.
That's probably the only
That's
value
fun.
I could think
So if
of.
somebody doesn't like it, they're disrespecting New Zealand values. If
Yes.
somebody doesn't like rugby, are they disrespecting New Zealand values? Somebody doesn't like Richie McCaw, are they disrespecting New Zealand values?
Yes.
Are they Richie McCaw? Okay, Richie McCaw, I can agree to that.
He's having a baby, isn't he?
Yeah.
Richie McCaw. Does he still play for the All Blacks? I have no idea.
No, he's retired.
Oh.
You don't know that?
No.
Out.
Oh,
You're
see,
not respecting New Zealand
If
values.
I came from a different country
God
and said that,
damn it.
I would be out.
Jesus.
My
what
mum
the
loves
hell?
him as well.
This is just such a huge titty bitty mistake.
I'm sorry, New Zealand. Don't kick me out. I have nowhere else to go. I was literally born in Hawke's Bay. Don't do it.
Oh my God, this Roger Melville was just crazy things he was saying. If someone over here who wants to change this country and doesn't want to support this country's laws, who thinks women are cattle and second-class citizens, that person should not be here. Sorry.
Jesus.
Okay, there's a lot of things in that sentence. And okay, so if someone's over here and wants to change the country, well, most people here want to change the country.
Yeah.
Like there was the nurses' strike. They wanted to change the rules of the country to be able to get pay. The suffrage movement and the same-sex marriage bill, all of this was about changing the country. Now, what is he saying? If a brown person is trying to push a law for equality or something, he's trying to change the country. Nobody's trying to put Sharia law. Nobody's asking for Sharia law in the parliament.
Yeah.
Nobody's asking for any of that shit. I don't know why. What's the xenophobia here? I don't know why. What are they
crazy.
afraid of? What are you afraid of,
I'm
man?
glad Jacinda's in power.
I'm glad that as well. But why is she in cahoots with this dude?
Well, I think she had to get the prime ministerial.
Yeah. I think it's not going to go further, though. I have a feeling it's not going to go further.
There's pretty
because
general outrage from most people.
Everybody just hated it.
Yeah.
Some people liked it. In comment sections, I delved into.
Love a comment section.
But it does feel bad. I mean, I remember there was one time Duncan Garner said something about, look at the line at the look at the line at the Kmart, and look at this Sri Lankans, and look at this Vietnamese, and look at this. I was like, okay, why is that a problem?
Do you know why he can see that in that line? It's because that line is so freaking long that there's just statistically there has to be a member of every race in that line because it's so long. The St. Luke's Kmart.
Exactly.
This is the way. It's Auckland. It's multicultural. It's beautiful. Get with it.
Well, people are here. People are here. I'm voting. I'm paying tax, and then I have to listen to this shit about you have to prove this and prove that. What am I supposed? What else do I have to prove?
Exactly.
I have a license. I have a nice job. I pay tax. I vote.
You do a podcast.
I do a podcast. I'm talking to people and do my charity. I've been doing charity all the time.
Yeah.
I'm actually collecting money right now for Save the Children. So it's just it makes individuals feel bad when you make a generalized.
You're going sort of above and beyond most New Zealanders, or some New Zealanders.
Well, I'm not going to say that, but
we're just doing, like a good
do our
human's part. It's not anything to do with race.
I'm living like a citizen. I'm not going on the road and hey, where is the Pakistani people? Hey.
Yeah. Drinking out of your cum town mug. You were like, racism sucks, and you just drunk out of a mug that says cum town. It's outstanding.
It's quite an outrageous mug, but
it's really bad. It's
good. It holds a lot of good water. So.
I spent $54 on that mug.
$54.
Yeah, it was a birthday present.
Well, it deserves to be poor.
Yeah. Wow, I'm not a very good citizen if that's what I'm spending my money on. Wow. Penguins, Banksy, Winston Peters.
Yeah. So Winston Peters should relax now. I don't think I don't think this is a Winston thing anyway. It's the New Zealand First Party thing.
The Nats, the young firsts.
The young New Zealand First people said that they didn't like that racism respecting New Zealand bill, but they brought in that not allowed to vote bill.
They're just as bad. That's just as bad, to be honest.
Just some bullshit. I don't know. This is fucking going all wrong way. It's okay though. I like New Zealand.
New Zealand's alright.
Yeah, I love it here.
We do okay.
It's good. That's why I'm here. Some people might say that. Oh, why don't you go back to your own country? Well, this is my country, so
this is my country, bitch.
My country, bitch. I'm brown and it's my country, bitch.
You feel empowered.
Yeah, I'm feeling
brown
empowered.
and it's my country. We welcome you, Ed.
I do everything that is very New Zealandy, and it's not New Zealand-like to throw away people.
No, I don't think so. It's not the Kiwi way.
It's a country of immigrants.
Yeah.
What do you want to do? So, please, everybody, respect New Zealand values, and don't go against alcohol.
Don't go against alcohol.
Don't go against alcohol.
Support
the drink. Gender equality and all sexual preference. And don't campaign against alcohol.
Sink the drink.
Alcohol is essential for New Zealand values. New Zealand values, top of the line, alcohol values.
Yeah.
I quite like alcohol. Craft beer.
You just made the noise of it opening a beer.
Yes. Craft beer. New Zealand introduced me to craft beer. Come on. How would you go against alcohol? Come on, man.
Ed's mad. I've never seen Ed this mad before. He's just like, you guys trying to take alcohol away from me, you bastards.
You guys come into my country and take away my alcohol?
Yeah.
Talk to Winston Peters. He'll tell you.
That guy enjoys a whiskey, eh?
Yeah, he does.
I assume he looks like a whiskey drinking man.
Is it a Zoom or a Shoom?
There's
no H in there.
Either a whiskey or just a double brown. Because you can't taste anything, I assume.
Oh, when I became resident, I had to do some kind of test.
Yeah.
I had a party and I had to shake the double brown.
Ugh.
Right? There's a lot of Muslim friends listening to this.
Yeah.
But anyway, I shake the double brown and you punch a hole.
Yeah.
In the double brown Like you don't open it,
Yeah, you
punch a hole, and then you have to just suck it all in.
What?
Yeah, in one go. I did that.
That seems.
It's like a hazing thing. It's
insane.
not a hazing thing, but it
your
was.
phone ringing?
Fuck it.
Sorry. You were talking about double brown.
So
yeah.
it just in and then I had to just drink it all.
God.
What is called? It's called something. Write
Like
to us. Let us know,
Keeging or
listeners.
no, Yardy, no. I don't
It's-
know what drinking culture is.
It's just sucking a can of double brown.
You suck
By
that
not-
can, Ed. You suck that can.
Suck it, baby.
You suck it.
Suck it.
Suck it
good.
down. Ugh.
Tits.
Take
Anyway.
it.
All right, co-host. What's next?
You just drunk from the mug. I think that's it. I think we've come to the
That's
end of
it.
our
It's good.
podcast.
It was a good show.
Yeah.
I got a bit serious in the end, but you know what are you gonna do?
What are you going to do? Nothing.
Yeah.
Do you know what you are going to do? Follow us on social media.
Yeah.
What's up? Plug. Go to Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. You can follow us at Baboon Yodel. You can email us, baboonyodel@gmail.com. Share the podcast around and show your friends if you like it.
Yeah.
Send it to a friend.
Send it
Let
to
them
a friend.
know.
Yeah, just leave a message. Talk to us. I think we've got a few comments on YouTube and here and there.
Nice.
But write to us. Let us know what do you think, and if you want to cover us some certain topics, or if you want to just give us some feedback. How's the pattern of the podcast? Or do you like the sections, and do you like us doing the news, or you want to talk about something else?
Let us know what
Let
you
us
want to hear.
know, bitches.
And on that note, have a wonderful week.
Bye.
Bye.